Hello, good morning, and welcome back to the vlog. We got a lot going on today, so let me talk you through it while I do my makeup. It's Wednesday, but what are days anymore? Now that I work for myself, truly, that's genuinely how I've been feeling lately, in a good way. I have a number of things on my to-do list today, so I need to get a car wash because A, it's just been like 3 or 4 weeks since my last car wash. B, if you saw my last vlog, you know I knocked over a plant in my back seat yesterday, so yeah, it's the day after my last vlog time. And I need to vacuum it up, so I need to go to the car wash. And nope, those are all the reasons. Then the next thing we're gonna do is I have to go to the jeweler because you may notice that I haven't been wearing my engagement ring for a few weeks. Here's a picture of my engagement ring. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's my favorite piece of jewelry that I've ever owned. I had been wearing it every single day and I was sleeping with it, showering with it, cooking with it, things that I'm no longer going to do once I get it fixed. One of the emeralds popped out. I'm just gonna go to the jeweler and see if he can fix it. The jeweler is in Los Feliz, which is like east of Hollywood, and I live in the Northwest Valley, so it's a bit of a drive. And then finally, you might be wondering what the fuck I'm wearing, and that's fair. That's a fair thing to be wondering right now. I had this idea a few days ago. So Elemental comes out this week. Well, as you're watching this, it will have already come out. Elemental is the new Pixar movie. I'm a Disney girl, a Disney girly. I'm very excited. We already have our movie tickets for Friday. You know, I gotta say in every vlog, because it's true every time, I'm trying to up my Instagram content. So I had this idea to bound as the main character from Elemental. At this moment in time, I haven't seen it. By the time you're watching this vlog, I will have seen it. Hopefully I like it. Either way, I've seen all the trailers and all the posters, so I know what the main character, Ember, looks like. I wanted to bound as her. I'm not going to Disney. I went to Disney yesterday on accident. Again, I don't know a lot about the movie other than what's in the trailers, but other than it takes place in like Elemental City, so it's like a city backdrop. Well, I live in a big city, so I thought I would just like look around while I'm driving and pop out of the car and take some cute pictures in this little bound. We'll see how that goes. That's why I'm wearing this like kind of crazy looking outfit, because I'm bounding as like a literal girl made out of fire. Anyway, okie dokie. Oh my god, wait. I didn't even show you the best part of this whole vibe. Let me show you this outfit in the mirror. The other mirror. This little half shirt is a new thing for me. I wasn't sure if you were supposed to be able to see that it was a half shirt or not. So I made the straps as short as possible, but that looks kind of weird. So now I'm thinking like maybe let's just experiment for a second. Cause then like, are you supposed to see this like skin moment here, or is that weird? I don't know. I think maybe actually I like this better. I guess it's like a matter of personal taste, right? I look so cute. I'm gonna wear like knee-high black boots. This is the best thing about living in LA, is that I don't actually feel that weird going out in public like this. Do I look like I'm trying too hard? Yes. Do I look like I don't know where I'm going? Yes. But like two things. One, I don't really give a fuck what people think of my outfit at any given day. I would genuinely leave the house in pajamas just as much as I would genuinely leave the house in my wedding dress and not really give a shit. Two, I live in LA and people are doing weird things all the fucking time. If I lived in like, I can't think of a regular city. One other city, Rachel, think of one other city. Houston. Why did I pick Houston? I don't know. Maybe it would be a little bit weirder that I walk around looking like a fucking weirdo all the time, because it's not quite as normalized like the sort of Instagram vlogger lifestyle. But I don't live in Houston. I live in LA, and even if I did live in Houston, my aforementioned point of not giving a fuck would remain true, I think. Anyway, let's fucking go. What am I even talking about? Hello from inside the car wash. If there is one thing in the world that gives me more anxiety than anything else, it is a car wash. Maybe 5 years ago, I went into a car wash at a gas station. You know, it was like an automatic car wash. It had no attendant, and it broke while I was inside, and there was no one to tell me what was going on. Ever since then, I don't go to a car wash that does not have an attendant. I'm always really afraid that I'm gonna break the car wash, or that the car wash is gonna break with me inside of it. It's never happened since, but to tell you that I'm not insanely anxious, and that's the reason that I'm vlogging, so that I don't have to think about being inside this fucking weird thing that everybody just thinks is totally normal. Okay, we made it, you guys. Now I'm gonna take out the trash and vacuum. Follow me for health. It's really fucking dirty back here. Okay. The car is clean. No more dirt on the ground. Next stop, Los Feliz, to get my ring fixed. So tiny. It's so tiny. When it fell out, I made a genuine attempt to search for it, but that was silly because, like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen gems outside of a ring, but even if they look big in a ring, like, unless they're like celebrity million dollar diamonds or gems or whatever, they're so pretty, teeny tiny. Okay, I just got back from the jeweler and he has my ring. He just has to go find the right color emerald, so hopefully, he said sometime in the next 3 weeks it'll be done. Once he has the gem, it'll be quick. He just has to go find it. No rush on that. I told him, take his time, take care of my baby. That's great, by the way. I go to we went to LA Artisan Jeweler in Los Feliz. We used to live in Los Feliz when we very first moved to LA. We lived in Los Feliz for a year, so we love this neighborhood, and Art, who is the jeweler there, is fantastic. He built and designed the engagement ring in the first place, and he has taken great care of us ever since. So if you're ever looking for a great jeweler in LA, highly recommend. Now I need to go find a place to take a picture. I was thinking in my head about places like around here, and none of it felt right. Obviously LA, although it's a big fucking city, it's not a very like urban looking city in the majority of the neighborhoods. It really only looks sort of like skyscrapery, I guess, like New York-y ish, which is kind of the vibe I was thinking in my head. Downtown. So that's like another 20 minutes. I'm really getting myself far away from home. But I'm gonna drive in the direction of the Disney Concert Hall. I think that's like an architecturally interesting and visually interesting location. So if I don't see anything else in the meantime, I'm gonna go there. Anyway, let's hit the road. I'm in a 15-minute spot. I gotta go. I made it to the concert hall, and look, there's elemental benches right outside. That feels fucking like kismet. Is that the right word? I found a cute little secluded area for me to do my thing. I just did that for like 6 minutes. There has to be something in there, right? This is so cool, like, right, like the architecture of this place. This is kind of cool too behind here, so I might flip around the camera and do some stuff over here. Nobody's bothering me. I'm out here by myself. This is like so much less. I'm anxious, but I'm less anxious than I thought I was gonna be. Okay, I feel like I got a lot of stuff here. I feel like honestly I can go home, but before I actually go home, I'm gonna go through what I have, just make sure. Could you imagine I get home and I hate everything? So the way I do this is because I just took a bunch of videos of myself. Like, this is just like a video of all the posing I was doing. I just go through it until I feel like I've hit a cute pose and then screenshot. I got 24 screenshots that I'm pretty happy with. The big thing I want to do is like maybe Photoshop some fire like in my hair or something. So I gotta edit these, but like, they're cute, right? Okay. Let's go home before wherever I parked gets way too expensive. While I was walking back to the car, it hit me how I'm so stupid. I did not make this connection before. I just did that at the Walt Disney Concert Hall. Disney Elemental. I swear to God, that was not intentional. The reason I thought to do it here was because back when I lived in Los Feliz, closer to downtown, I used to go to this yoga studio every single day. That's like right, like below and next to the concert hall. So it's just, I didn't go to downtown that frequently, and so there aren't a lot of places I'm familiar with, but this is one of them. This is one of those areas of downtown that I know. So I was like, okay, if I want to go downtown, I got to go to a safe place. Concert hall, interesting, safe, total fucking coincidence. And yeah, go check them out on my Instagram. Boy, you knew that plug was coming. Oh my God, I just took like the longest, hottest shower. It's incredible. And I washed my hair because I wash my hair every 3 days. And I realized as I was washing my hair that I'm literally getting my hair done tomorrow and she's gonna wash it again. Whatever, I'm just gonna have really clean hair. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning, making coffee. I'm downloading images that Sierra and company took yesterday for the treadmill thumbnail so I can make that. She wants that video to go up tomorrow, I think, so that's priority number one. And then I think she's gonna send me some notes. She probably did, and I just haven't looked at my Slack this morning yet. What's going on, buddy? So anyway, treadmill thumbnail and any notes she may have sent me overnight. And then if I have time, I'll start the rough cut of the next vlog for her. That's due today. This afternoon, I'm getting my extensions pulled up. So I'll be at the hair salon for a couple of hours. And then I'll come back and I'll finish the vlog. And that's my day. Let's get going. I need this coffee. Okay, I still look like this. It's true. I'm about to go take a shower. I wanted to show you what I've been doing. So I've been working on the thumbnail. The original thumbnail concept that I made for the treadmill desk video is more like, it was more sort of like on brand of the graphics that I made for the video. So these were the original thumbnails I sent. Like, obviously they're not like super traditional Sierra thumbnails. They're definitely more like the brand colors that we've kind of been using, and then the branding that I used within the video. Sierra didn't feel like these popped enough, which I get. They're not traditional thumbnails, and of course if you look at them, small, which was probably the biggest problem I had with them myself, is that they're different from what you would expect on YouTube. So there's always the threat that someone won't click on it because it's not what they're used to seeing. When I sent those over, she sent me this thumbnail of hers as a comp. She also requested that I change this image. She didn't like the photo that I chose for this one. So I made something like this. We lightened up the background to be more neutral and we made the colors more poppy with the red. I haven't gotten notes back on this one yet, but that's where I'm at with that. So I just sent it and I will await notes on this one. She's filming the podcast, so I don't expect notes anytime soon. In the meantime, I'm going to go take a shower, get ready, and get going on. She sent me just a couple of notes, although they will take me a little while because she wants me to build some stuff for the video. Probably won't have time to get through all the treadmill desk notes. I have a feeling it's going to be a late night editing, but that's all right because I basically took the last 2 days off, so probably should have expected this. Yeah, I'm going to go take a shower. Okay, hair installed, and we flipped them so that it's more blonde this time for the summer. And then there's a beautiful giant farmer's market. God, I miss living in this neighborhood. I want to spend so much time there, but I don't have time. I have to run back and get back to editing. I need to get Sierra a version of this video by 7. It's 5. This whole process is like a marathon. It takes like 4 hours to do, to take the old ones out. Anyway, etc, etc. I don't have a lot of time. So anyway, I just ran through the farmer's market and I grabbed some eggs and some raspberries from a farmer that I used to buy from all the time when I lived over here. Anyway, it's good to give back to the local community and get fresh fruit. However, at the same time, I'm about to order so much hell of Thai food. Go home and probably edit until like midnight. Fingers crossed I figure out a way not to do that, but that's the plan.
Files, all that matters is I'm glad I was able to stop and I don't want to burn myself out. I mostly used it and I do really think I use
Hi Beethoven. I'm almost done for the night. It's about 10:30. I sent over the new version of the treadmill video. Sierra just wanted me to swap one thing, so now I'm sending over the 4th and final version, which literally just had like a one-shot swap. In the meantime, we've been working on this thumbnail. I don't even remember the last time I updated you on the thumbnail, but this is gonna be the last thing I update you on, and then I'm going to bed and I'm ending this vlog. I think this is the thumbnail we were on the last time. Remember, I had done these kind of groovy, more my aesthetic options, and then she asked for something like this. We kind of agreed that the day 1, day 30 didn't make sense in this context, so then I made these options. I made this one, or this one, or this one. I kind of like this middle one. You know, these ones kind of evoke something. I don't know. This is a hard one. This is a challenging one. We're having a hard time nailing this one down. And then she liked these, but she also wanted her on the treadmill. So then I made these options, just different backdrops really. It's the only difference between these two. And she liked that, but she wanted me to change this picture because she had taken a series of photos for the sort of this face. Here is where we are right now. I just sent her this one. The only difference between this and this is just like some angle adjustments. It's 10:30. I'm hoping to get a response soon. Final version of the video is still sending and I'm probably just going to stay up until it's sent. So that's where we're at. Okay, here's where I think we're landing. This is with her latest round of notes addressed. And with that, my day is over and so is this vlog. I am so excited to get my butt in bed and go to bed. I haven't heard Mario for a while, so either he's playing video games with his headphones on or he's already asleep. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I don't even know where we're at with this one. Subscribe if you haven't already. When was the last time I asked you to do that? Make sure you stay tuned. I'll be back in the next vlog. Bye.